Hello everyone and welcome back to the land of Ruby Car from the game Anarchy Online, where I shall be counting down the top cities in order of their awesomeness. Remember to stay to the end if you're an Anarchy Online fan so you can join in the fun to keep this game alive. Hit it! If you are lucky enough to start in Omnitrade, you are gifted with one of the easiest starts to the game. It's hard to get lost in Omnitrade, as it's a simply square design with wampus in the middle surrounded shops so players were spoilt for choice. A gloomy corporate zone with stern guards and very little way of creativity and subordination. With an exit to Harry's, players would be seen at the grid terminal in the north of the city and plot their adventure. Again, with the towering buildings makes you feel incredibly claustrophobic. The only sense of fresh air is the central reservation, where you can buy armour, roll missions, or even hang out and chill. In the old days, people would congregate up at the grid at the north and ask for buffs, before realising you don't have enough computer literacy to leave on the grid. The only saving grace is Omnitech isn't actually Omnitech, it's Omni HQ. I don't know why, but this should have been the actual city where you start out. It's more creative and it feels like it has more imagination to it. There is a Bronto burger, which I like. Spaceships also fly overhead, which occasionally block out the sun. This is a nice, simple area to start. You will not get lost, and it offers an easy way out to either Omni Entertainment or ICC. There isn't a lot to Omnitrade, it's just get your gear and get out. West Athen is a newer offshoot to Old Athen, but a great place to hang out and watch strippers get their minge out. West Athen serves as an initial hub for clanners embarking on a journey within the primary island of Ruby Car. It encompasses the designated underground subway system, exclusive accessibility to clanners until they reach level 25. In addition, West Athen hosts essential establishments such as basic shops, custom clan standard apartments with adjoining backyard. Moreover, the term West Athen encompasses several neighbouring towns situated to the northern and western regions, commonly associated with the West Athen district. The primary cluster of structures skillfully etched into the hillside not only comprises equipment and weapon stores, but also features a notable mere store. A smaller town than the other cities, West Athens was always a home to smaller quantity of new players gearing up to start their questing. A nice part about West Athen is its simplicity of it all. A large stretch of road leads out of the town screaming adventure, or the other path would lead to safety and familiarity of Old Athens. Anyone fancy killing some claws near the satellite? I remember saying to people when trying to get a hunting party together. The story of Borealis originates from the construction of the subspace communications disk located outside the city limits. Omnitech specifically chose this remote and easy defendable location to minimize external interference. As the construction of the dish progressed, a significant vein of notum and valuable resources was unexpectedly discovered beneath the area. In response, a mining town was established to extract notum once the dish was completed. The city of Borealis itself emerged as a conclusion to the initial conflict between Omnitech and the clans, a period known as the First Ruby Car War. Many individuals who had grown disillusioned with the harsh realities of war sought refuge in the desolate mining town near the dish around 22950. This area's abundance of ore, notum and surrounding lakes, along with the utilization of water generators, brought the dream of self-sufficiency tantalizingly close. Borealis stands as a testament to the convergence of resourcefulness, perseverance and collective desire to forge a more independent existence away from the turmoil of war and the grasp of Omnitech. With a handful of shops and a wampa, Borealis dreamed concrete city from the first-person point of view. It's an ugly hilltop city surrounded by luscious green forests, waterfalls and a huge satellite dish. It's a shame the city is so ugly. The only time Borealis ever came to life is whenever you needed to PvP someone or find a buff. Green or blue doesn't really matter. This city is split into two identical areas which suffer from the lack of imagination complex or writer's block from the developers. In the year 29282, the construction of Omnitrade, named Rome after the famous Terran city, was completed. This coincided with the development of Tyr, and it appeared to be an Omnitech's response to the clan's complaints, suggesting the possibility of a democratic future on Rubicar once the lease expired. True to its namesake, Rome stands as a towering city adorned by grand architecture that blends Omnitech's noir aesthetics with a touch of Gothic style in its towers. When night falls, the city becomes a breathtaking sight with thousands of lights illuminating the surrounding. Rome is organised into three distinct districts. The central red district serves as the heart of the city, offering expanse open spaces, parks, and acting like a hub for transportation networks including grid and wampas. The eastern blue district serves as the entrance to Rome from the outside and accommodates various businesses and residents. On the other hand, the green lies adjacent to the outzones and mirrors the layout of the blue district with the exception of the wampa leading to Jove. Overall, Rome embodies an impressive fusion of architectural styles, creating a captivating and striking urban environment for inhabitants and visitors alike. Rome is a nice area, providing you're not planning to meet up with friends or find the old Temple of Winds portal. Chances are you're in the wrong Rome. Ever fall into an acid river and try to swim to the shore before dying? Well, you didn't visit Tyr back in 2001. Tyr is the esteemed clan capital, serves as resident of Simon Silverstone and the esteemed Council of Truth. Within Tyr, one can find various essential facilities, including shops catering to all levels of expertise such as basic, advanced and superior, and veteran shops. Mission terminals are conveniently scattered across several locations, while grid and global market search terminals are also available. Notably, Tyr offers convenient Wampa routes connecting it to Old Athens, Varmint Woods and the ICC. Moreover, the city is renowned for its ancient subway. Although no longer operational, the subway is situated adjacent to the Council of Truth in the arena entrance. Additionally, there is a partially flooded city channel within Tyr. Outside the gates, clan guards and commanders diligently stand guard, ready to engage any Omnitech or neutral individuals in sight. However, those seeking to swiftly reach the greater Tyr county can do so by heading to the ICC headquarters. Tyr has this kind of Arab romanticism about it. The feeling of the streets of Agrabah from Aladdin was set before you when you left the backyard. Bridges and high-rise housing offered a kind of a labyrinth feel to it. Apart from the basic shop set in the heart of Tyr City, it was easy to quickly get lost from the starting area. I always remembered fondly of players getting caught in the acid lake and slowly being burnt to death, which has luckily now changed to water. Mos Eisley was a spaceport on the desert planet of Tatooine. Welcome to Newland! When a new player leaves the background, you are met with a scrappy, neglected, established outpost. Information about the origins of Newland City prior to the establishment of the Tyr Accord is scarce, leaving the builders subject to a speculation. Due to the location on the fringes of the terraformed zone bordering the deserts, there is a possibility that it started as an Omnitech mining town and gradually expanded over time. The notion is somewhat supported by the appearance of certain buildings reminiscent of the weathered aesthetic found in some Omnitech mining settlements. However, the city's architecture deviates from the predominant style seen in Omnitrade installations. Instead, it bears a resemblance to Tyr, located to the west, leading to the conjecture that it might have originated from the clan settlement. When there is a struggle, there is always a community. Newland is one of those places which you were always greeted with a warm welcome by fellow travellers. It was a great design, with the clunky wind turbine mounted right in the middle, desert mounds and junk scattered everywhere. It has its charm, and many can remember adventures meeting players by the lakes outside the main gate, ready to explore Newland Desert. During the First Ruby Cast Civil War on October the 12th, 29209, clan forces successfully seized control from Omni 2, and subsequently renamed it Athen in honour of the fallen leader from the clan. Once known as a bustling clan city, it boasts a variety of amenities, including 3 basic supply shops, 3 advanced shops, 2 superior supply shops, 2 luxury supply shops, and a boutique offering the finest editions. It is worth noting that Old Athen holds a distinction of being the sole clan city that houses a prison facility. What I like about Old Athen is the mixture of the old and the new. Remnants of the old Omnitech and clan infrastructure is very pleasing to the eye. Lush foliage, trees and water mixed with the new age buildings and political statues. My experiences of this place is one of wonder from playing back in 2001. Leaving the backyard, you were treated to a populated and helpful community, people always offering you assistance on where to go. There are many places in Old Athens which stand out from, especially the water feature at the far end, which I remember getting lost when I first played this game. It does have an Omnitrade feel to it, but done so much nicer, with many different instances of lush green ground and trees. Omni Entertainment is my personal favourite city. Omnitech has bars, clubs, shops, luscious areas to unwind and even areas to hunt. It's a beautiful mix of relaxing and preparing for a hunting expedition. New players would leave the backyard and immediately get lost in the complex layout of the city, running around the sewer settlements and ended up on the total wrong end of the map, often resulting in re-rolling and hoping for a better start in Omnitrade. If you found yourself on the west side of Omni Entertainment, you were greeted with a fantastic lag wave, with a sign of relief as you finally met the other inhabitants. Players would congregate around Bronto Burger Stand to partner up with a team and leave on the side gate towards Omni Forest. The braver of the travellers would head back to Omni Entertainment to find lost loved ones, relatives to no avail. Omni Entertainment is a beautiful city. It always has that lovely little mix of old and new. What I liked was the mixture of the PvP area and the clubs and the shops all in one area made you feel like you were part of a large bustling city. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know if you agree with my ranking. Share in the comments below if you think differently. Also, we're trying to bring Anarchy Online back to life. So if you're interested in returning or want to join some content, follow me on Twitch under Jamesclown, where we play old school Anarchy Online, for example starting in the old backyards and playing zero death playthrough challenges. Come and follow and you can join in the fun. Take care.